Welcome to my channel. It's called Lunasa. According to Florence Scovel Shinn, fear stands between us and our highest ideals. Along with fear, there's a heavy dose of doubt and worry too. Florence writes that fear must be erased from our consciousness. She would replace it with having absolute faith. We need to have faith in the good in our life and our good. To Florence, we have to see clearly our good, and we have to obliterate all mental pictures of evil. We have to impress the subconscious mind with the realization of good. Easy question then. How? How do you do that? What does Florence identify as being able to impress the subconscious? I noticed that she identifies that our imagination matters. What we're currently probably doing is using our imagination to scare ourselves. We scare ourselves with the stories we tell ourselves about our lives. We terrify ourselves sometimes. We look down on ourselves. So stop. Even when you feel like this is nonsense, start telling yourself a better story about what's possible for you. You might even want to do this exercise where you write down the story that you're currently telling yourself, and then you write the story that's actually good this time. One where you see yourself living your ideal and your best life. And maybe just edit sentences or word choice so that it starts to spark hope and curiosity and excitement. And you have one story that triggers all your fear and another that triggers all of your faith. And start telling yourself the new story. Review it in the morning, the noon, and at the end of your day. Imagine yourself doing this. Immerse yourself in it. Use your imagination well. Florence writes that what man imagines sooner or later externalizes in his affairs. Out of your imagination are all the issues of life, all the experiences of life. Your imagining faculty plays a leading part in the game of life. So basically, realize how much you're spending imagining the worst case scenarios and go out of your way to start imagining wonderful situations. For this to work, you have to feel it deeply and imagine it clearly. Picture it continually. Read what you wrote continually. Immerse yourself in it. If you start to struggle, remember Florence's advice that there is always plenty on man's pathway. In another of her books, she says something super cool, which is that I do not limit God by seeing limitation in myself. Related to this, stop speaking on the fear. Don't speak on it. Don't look on it. Don't hear it. If you're in some Reddit that stokes this kind of stuff, leave it. If you're looking at imagery and words that remind you of the things you fear, then stop. Stop putting fuel to the fire of worry and start nourishing all the good. You want to obliterate all mental pictures of evil. Immerse yourself in better words and better images and better stories. A tip for all of this is to remember the first thing we ever learned from Florence. We were playing a game. I would suggest that you be lighthearted and playful, joyful, and delighted when you're playing this game. Florence is clear. Do not see this as a fight. Do not see this as a battle. Treat life as a game, which is why she called her book The Game of Life and How to Play It. And you'll discover one of the greatest strategies that you can use to have a successful life. You are one of the greatest players. Trust it to play this game well. Believe in yourself. And the object of the game, always remember, is to see clearly your good and to obliterate all mental pictures of evil. Have a firm conviction in good. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, let me know. I'll leave another video of mine on your screen that I think you'll enjoy, and I'll share one of my favorite songs. I hope that you are having a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening wherever you are. Again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.